Yo, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy JB Roseau with the game right now. You tuning in to Platinum Wealth Podcast. Here we like to talk about our journey to self development. I got my girl TT.
What's poppin'? It's your girl, real pretty TT in the motherfucking building.
Hey, got my dog G.
Kvng Geezy, what it do?
Yes, sir, man. How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. I feel like I say that every time, but because I am fine.
Let's get it. Hey.
Nah, man, shit. I'm here, man. I'm doing okay, man. Yeah, I already know, taking a day at a time.
Yeah.
Sir, that's
day by
good.
day, I'm getting better in every way.
You already know, yes, sir, man. I'm feeling good. Actually, man, I got some really good ass rest last night. That should be making a big ass difference, man.
For real, I was up to like 2.
Yo,
For real.
accent for real, man. How you
Gotta ask
you
my
heard that shit?
I was up till 2 a.m.
Nah, that's not what you said. Shit, you.
That's funny.
Yeah, but nah, man, I went to bed at like 9:30, man.
Yeah.
That shit, yeah, I went to bed at 9:30. Got up at like 6. That shit, I feel great today. Like I'm going to bed today again at 9:30, bruh.
I know that's right.
Yeah, man. But that's good that y'all feeling good today and everything. Just to start the podcast off, man, right? I need one word of affirmation from you guys. Like, if you have one word of affirmation to give yourselves.
Same thing as always. I am enough.
Period.
I like that one, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Definitely
Yes, sir.
stick with that shit. I ain't gonna say the one from last week because y'all gonna be like, this bitch. I am knowledgeable. That's how I feel. I am, yeah. Let's go with that. I feel like I know some shit and I could probably teach you some shit, even though I could learn a lot of new shit. But yeah.
There we go. I love that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Learn something, teach one.
Each one, teach one.
That's the sound thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. For me, I'm gonna say same one for me from last week. I am focused.
Okay. Yeah, you was telling me how you finna change some shit up, get into a different new routine.
Yeah, cut the vices, man. Like I'm transitioning to cutting all my vices. For now, just like smoking, not drinking. So something I'm looking to just transition out of for the time being to like I see some more progression in my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
I feel you. We're here to support.
Appreciate it, y'all. But yo, today's podcast episode going to be about mindset shift for success. So, you know, I really want to talk about like how can we alter our mindset, the way that we think to achieve our goals, man. My first question I have for y'all, what is a mindset shift? Like why is it often essential for achieving long-term success?
I mean, in order to obtain like whatever you consider success, you have to change your mind and decide that you're gonna do it. Because it's really all a decision. It's not like as long as you don't look at it as like people always be wishing and hoping like instead of trying to really go after what it is that they want. And it's like if you have that type of attitude, some people get lucky and sometimes they do strike gold, but it's like if you didn't really work for it, you see how it really turned out for people.
So sometimes you think it'd be like a numbers game, like you put in your best report every single time, putting as much as you can offer out there.
I wouldn't even say that. Like I said, I think it's really just a decision. Once you make up in your mind what it is that you're gonna do or what you're trying to do, you know what you have to do to make sure you accomplish that goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that you have to do. Like, there's certain things that you have to sacrifice. Like, we all kind of know what we have to do to get where we want to go in a way. Like subconsciously, we kind of all know what we need to do.
Yeah,
it's just making that decision of like, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. Like starting today, and like now we're into Monday, now we're into the New Year. Like starting today, like if you want to know what your future gonna look like, create it today. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I would say, I just say with that quote, man, like for longer term success, it's everything that you, how you were saying, like you decide, like the decision that you make each decision that you make, you know what I'm saying, throughout the day, it's gonna affect you later the day, the next day, it's gonna affect you at some point in your life. So it's just like, you know, the saying, reap what you sow. So sow good seeds and you get good rewards. So I mean, putting the work in now, starting today, and actually like focusing on the type of person that you want to be tomorrow. Like, what does that person look like? You know what I'm saying? And that's how you shift your mindset to becoming that person. Like, you just be that person. Or try to be the person. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think of me.
I agree. I feel like a mindset change is like a shift in like your everyday fundamentals and the things that you do. Like you said, like it's a decision that you make. The book that I'm reading, I keep mentioning it, Think and Grow Rich, is basically talking about that. Like you have to train your subconscious mind to believe the things that you have already that you want is already here, like type shit. So I feel like that's what it is. Like think it, believe it, and then work towards it. Faith without works is dead. So definitely have faith in yourself, and then, like he said, make the decision to do the things that you need to do to get what you want.
I like that. I mean, I like how you said that you actually want to like speaking to like it already happened. Like, speaking to existence. I mean, I wrote last week that I was gonna make a certain amount of money doing Lyft on my wall. Like, okay, this weekend I need made, you know, X amount of dollars each day. But one mistake that I made, and I scribbled it and I corrected it, but it instantly did change or put a shift in like my mindset and how I felt on the inside. Instead of me saying I will make this amount of money by Sunday, you know what I'm saying? I said like I have made this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like not, it's already there. So as I'm driving, when I was driving over the weekend and all that, it's like I felt like I was already there, and everything else had to catch up to me.
And I feel like with a mind shift change, like you have to take failure out completely. Like you're not failing, you're learning, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people are scared to do things because they're scared they won't be good at it or scared they'll fuck up. Like it's okay to fuck up. Like as long as you keep pushing, as long as you learn from what you've done and move forward in a way where it doesn't hinder you, like you be good.
I'm like, you gonna fuck up. You're gonna fuck up.
Yeah, players fuck up sometimes. It's cool.
It happens. I mean, can we tell how many times you fucked up? Like shit for me, boy.
Listen, I'm 22. This is my third life. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know me, nigga?
I just started over way too many times.
Listen, man, I don't fucked up so hard in life so many times, man. Made so many crazy, dumb decisions. But I mean, at the end of the day, I always had a mindset that like I knew that one, I'm gonna get my shit together. Or B, I knew that no matter what life, or no matter what happens in life, I'm going to be successful. Like that never left my mind. No matter how low I got in life, like this is not going to be my reality. This is not real to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just here for the moment.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like life ain't real, but that's a whole nother conversation.
We'll
talk about that another day.
Like I even literally just spoke about that on that shit I recorded before I got here. Like, that was something I said. Like, you know, turning losses into lessons seem way harder in the moment when you actually going through it.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, it's like that's, you know, it's a saying that we use, and it's something that we actually need to be living by. But like in that moment, learning that lesson be hard as fuck. Boy, it really feel like a loss more than a lesson. But you kind of like
be ready to give up.
Yeah, like you gotta what's today.
Yeah, think about it. I want to like really dive deep into your point you made. Like think about it. Like in that moment, you try to make that decision. Like either you're gonna make the right decision or you're gonna like just do what you're gonna do. Like if you do whatever you want to do in life, whatever the decision that you made, and then like you look back at that decision, like damn, like I really could have made the right decision. Like you always feel like that. So like pushing through it, and in the times when you actually made the right decisions, it's kind of like okay, well. I'm glad that I pushed through. You feel more achieved. You feel more like, damn, like I gained something in life. So it's just kind of like, I wanted to say that, man. It's like, okay, just push through in those moments when like, you know what I'm saying, you feeling like, damn, like this shit kind of hard to make the right decision. I really don't want to do that shit. But like, man, the game is so much more sweeter, man. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I really agree, bro. Like making the right decision in the moment is not always easy, and it's like it doesn't even be something that's super hard. Like me deciding in the moment, like man, I really want like mean that, sweet tooth. So it's kind of like you really want that, you really craving for that, whatever you craving for in the moment, and like it seems so like real in your mind, like okay, this is the only decision I can make. This is the only option. I gotta have this right now. You actually have two. You actually have two options. You can either go for your craving, or you can like stick to what you say. Okay, I'm not gonna be, what I'm saying, eating it when I'm gonna take a break from that. You know what I'm saying? But that other option, okay, I'm gonna take a break from that. It's a lot more quieter than you're craving. You're craving like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? This is what we want in the moment. We won't give a fuck about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? That's just not just a craving. That's just something as an example. That's for anything, any decision, anything that you want in the moment that you know that it's not the right time for it. It's like that's a lot. It's a lot louder than the decision of not going through with it.
Yeah, I feel like that's something I'm working towards. Because anything I want, I'm gonna go fucking get it, even if it's not beneficial in that moment.
Oh God, right? Like,
and that's something I definitely need to work harder at. Taking out the things that aren't necessarily beneficial in the long run.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I do shit for the dopamine rush. Like I told y'all, I live for the plot. I do. I'm working on it. You feel me? Like I gotta live for the whole storyline, not just this little plot twist in the middle. So.
And I want to like tackle on the point that you made. We say that you living for the moment and kind of living off the dopamine of life. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like in our 20s, we be feeling like we invincible.
Yeah. Like, I am invincible. I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a damn.
Like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, man, like in your early 20s, you really feel like you're invincible in life, and like that feeling, it's like nothing can stop me. But
I don't necessarily know if I feel like I'm invincible. I feel like I'm not afraid for whatever's next, if that makes sense. So it's like I do what I do now, and oh well, whatever happens, happens. I'm just gonna have to deal with it when it comes. I feel like that's something that I need to work on. Like I need to be making decisions for the long haul, not just for the beginning.
Yeah, and so with that, this is shit like kind of where my mindset is like when I'm transitioning out of like. I will make decisions based off of I have a plan. The plan is gonna be a lot harder to like recover from, you know what I'm saying? But it's worth it because I want this in this moment, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I know the right decision to make, but I would rather like take the harder route, basically. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it's not the right route, but it's like it's worth it because of whatever I want in the moment is something I want. But kind of like what G was saying, like we all have that instilled in us, like we know what we should be doing, the decision we should make in the moment. But we have that consciousness in our mind of what's right and what's wrong for us, what's best for us. We are all instilled with that. Mm-hmm. So this is just my thought. Like, what if it be where you tackle that now? Where would you be in a couple years if you tackle every single moment? Like, okay, I'm gonna like how I'm feeling. I'm gonna go ahead and stick to my guns. How you feel about that?
You said stick to my guns, like
I'm gonna go through what I know, like what's telling me, like what's in me telling me to do the right thing or make the right decision.
I feel like all of my choices be the right decision. I feel like God wouldn't put it in my mind if it wasn't. You feel me?
Okay.
I don't know. Some people say that the devil be talking to them, but I don't talk with the devil, so he ain't talking to me.
Oh God. Okay.
Listen, the devil come to you in every shape that you like.
Yeah.
He come to you every which way that you like. Mm-hmm. So you definitely be talking to the devil.
You think so?
Yes, we definitely do. Like I even had to break that down to Mac this week. Like as far as like when you decide that you want more for yourself, you're gonna be dealing with the devil more than you deal with anything. Like because like I said, everywhere that you want to be or everywhere that you're trying to be, everything that makes you happy, the devil is right around the corner. Like that's why it's like, you know, it's this sense of like everything that you need to destroy yourself is right there at your arm's reach. So it's like that's the devil. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
Like I agree. Like we kind of given the tools to be successful in life, and also given the tools to destroy our lives at the same time. Yeah. So it's like you have two paths that you can take. You have a fork in the road.
The more you try to better yourself, the more the opportunity of destroying yourself is like present
to the forefront. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Goodness me.
I mean, think about it.
I need to go reevaluate some things.
Mm-hmm. Like for me, I mean, like every opportunity for like, you know what I'm saying? I should be more focused on my purpose and not like stalking females, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that is not necessarily destroying my life, but it's kind of like it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd rather me focusing completely on the tools to like better myself as a man to grow and achieve the goals that I have for myself. Taking time away from that and texting this girl, like taking time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I feel like you should have a balance in life, but in the moment where you put too much attention to the wrong thing.
Hell yeah. I was just gonna say bitches be in the way just like niggas be in the way. Like
So I want to ask you guys, what are some practical strategies or daily habits that people can adopt to foster a growth mindset?
I feel like embrace the things that you feel are like obstacles, like things that you feel like may be hard to do or something. You know what I'm saying? Like embrace them, try them. Don't ever feel like, oh, I don't think I can do it, so you don't do it, if that makes sense. Like don't ever feel like something is too hard for you to do, because I mean, if you fail, that means you're trying. Like you can't get nowhere in life without trying, if that makes sense. So
yeah, I like that. Embrace the adversities because they're gonna come in life, and like adversities, I feel like are there, like things hardships that you go through in life are there to like build your character. Like they are really like God put them there to like build your character. So on hard times, some transition periods that you're in, like identify that as an opportunity to build character, as you kind of saying, like taking those moments and making sure that you're making the right decision. Like that's the time that like you take to shift your mind. Like okay, you're going through this transition, but what kind of man are you in those moments? What kind of woman are you in those moments? Nothing defines you in life but the consistent decisions that you make each moment, each day. So you have to maintain like that image. You have to maintain that type of mentality. So
damn, that shit real. I feel like y'all speaking to me. That's some real shit.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. A lot of times, you make mistakes in life. You feel like those mistakes define you. You make bad decisions. Those decisions define you. Like nothing defines you, but like you can make good decisions. That don't mean that you're a good person. That doesn't make you like great or anything like that. You have to keep that. You have to be consistent with that. So, and you reach the space where like that is your identity, and you are in a space where like that's just who you are as a person. You operate like that. That's when you're operating at your highest self. So it's just like now it's a second nature to me. In other words, for me, man, look, y'all already know I've been talking about this all day. Nigga got some good ass sleep last night, man. I went to bed, nigga, again at 9:30, and that made a huge difference. Like, it's not like even the past few nights of me going to bed like late. It's like, cause I went to bed like 10:30, and that's not too late for me. And I still get like about 7.5 hours of sleep. But it's like, for some reason, that extra 30 minutes really did it for a nigga, man. So I really see that I cannot be up past 9:30 if I want to feel at 100%. I can still be good the next day, going to bed at 10:30, whatever. That again, that's 7.5 hours of sleep. But like for some reason, going to bed at 9:30, that's what 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. Like that's 8 hours. That's a full 8 hours of sleep, 8.5 hours of sleep. So that's what I'm saying. Like I really feel at 100%, and I feel that I think I read it somewhere or heard it somewhere where like one of the things that make a man good, that's very important for us is like getting good sleep.
I feel like that's important for everybody because when I don't get enough sleep, I don't wake up feeling good. Like, and it don't be like I be feeling like sick, but I just don't feel like good. Like I be groggy or like drowsy. Like
motivated.
Like my body don't function the same.
No, like you can't function 100%. Your body didn't have that time to like really restore and rebuild itself up, overnight. It was short change. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, that like cuts, breaks up the cycle and everything. But yeah, honestly, this is kind of like getting that full night's rest. It's gonna shift your mind, so you're gonna feel like you can conquer the world the next day. Sure.
I would say like the main thing. I mean, it's kind of building off of what both of y'all said, but just in general, building healthy habits. Like that
Yes.
that helps you take baby steps in going toward the right direction. Whether it be like, say you decide like you want to really get back into reading, like shit, start off with one book a month and then, go to 3 books a month, or like, say you have you want to get into the gym, like set like actual goals for yourself so you can start to see it. When you start to see like yourself accomplishing that, it kind of make like your mind operate different. Like for me, I could personally, like just from off of like personal experience, like when I got back into the gym and I started setting weight goals for myself, hopping on the scale and seeing like, damn, all right, I said this for this week, but I'm hitting it. And then like I was getting around people and people looking at me like, yeah, boy, I ain't gonna lie, you look different. Like, oh God, like I'm like, okay, that like for me, I'm already doing the little goals for myself because I'm hitting the weight goals. It's giving me more confidence mentally. I'm able to go, but then like when I hear the outsiders telling me they see it, they noticing like yeah. Even after me and you ain't been around each other for a little bit, that first time I came around you, I was the first you like getting a little big, my nigga.
Well, I know exactly what you're saying with that, bro. Like that starts to build momentum. Like all of that, it's about building momentum
and like, embracing them small wins, like we talked about in the last episode.
Celebrate the effort, celebrate the progress.
Facts. Like, listen, man. Like a huge life hack that we probably don't realize is honestly, truthfully counting your wins. You may think that you have an optimistic mind and things like that. And maybe I'm just speaking for myself. I thought I had an optimistic mind, but I didn't realize how much I looked at like what's not going right in my life until I started like counting my wins. I'm like, damn, like I have been focusing on like what I need to improve on myself versus like what I actually been doing good for myself.
I feel like it's more of a societal thing. Like a lot of people feel like you can't celebrate yourself unless you do something big, but you can definitely celebrate the little things too.
Listen, if you wash your face this morning, you normally don't have no skincare routine, count that motherfucking win.
Yeah.
Like that's a step. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's things like that, man. Like no matter how small it is, like count every single win that you wasn't doing before. If you wasn't going to the gym before and you made it to the gym and you did like 1 or 2 workouts, I don't give a fuck. Count that shit.
For real, cause man, look, like life is like a gym. I forgot who fucking said that shit. It's somebody that we all know too. It's just not coming to my head when I'm looking at their face.
I heard that shit too.
Yeah, but it's like if you look to your right, you're gonna see somebody that you wish you can do what they was doing, and if you look to your left, you're gonna see somebody who wish that they could do what you can do. So like, you gotta like when you in the gym, you can't be looking around too much at the gym, cause like that shit. Especially if you're someone who's not like you just not trying to get into working out, you might look around and get a little discouraged when you see like everybody who like already in their shit. But when you just go in there, and you do what you set out to do, man, your progress is your progress. And like, trust me, I've seen it. For me, I'm like I said, I'm an athlete, so that I never experienced that in the gym, but I watched like my lady go through that shit. Well, like she ain't grow up like being in the gym and shit like that. So like I watched her like become a gym girly, but like just like okay, like this just her shit that she do now. But in the beginning, it was like, okay, these people know what the fuck they're doing. Not fuck with them, fuck what they doing. Just keep trying, mess up a few times. Like
for sure.
Now it's like, you feel me? Ain't even a thought no more.
You know? It's just routine now.
Yeah.
Man, I like that. And it's like what was I gonna say? Okay, yeah. When it comes down to learning yourself and knowing who you are as an individual, I think is awesome. Like have a mindset that's right for success. Like instead of focusing on what society wants you to be at this age, instead of focusing on what people want you to be, like who are you and what do you want out of life? Once you identify that, then I feel like everything else will fall into place and life will become easy because now you're doing things that's gonna improve you and what you like about yourself, and what you enjoy about yourself, and what you want in life. So the moment that you identify that and know what you want in life, it's like, okay, now what's only going to benefit this growth? It's okay to be selfish. So
it's okay to be selfish. I say that every day, especially if you ain't got no kids. You ain't got nobody but yourself in this world. Be fucking selfish, like for real. Like
I choose me. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry at all. I choose me for sure.
I'm just not learning how to like choose me and like be selfish with my time. Like I really don't like I don't allow too many people to have the opportunity like to talk to me or to like I limit, you know what I'm saying, who actually comes into my space, you know, and my personal space. Business is business, but like, you know, as far as like my day to day life, you know, who I actually like talk to on a regular and stuff like that, I limit that. I set boundaries because it's just like not any and everybody should be able to like be able to have access to you. And like, cause that again, how you was saying, like, you know, who you surround yourself around, it's like, it's actually my part, I don't misquote you, but what do you say exactly as far as surrounding yourself around the right people? Or,
I mean, you are who you hang with.
Yeah.
Like, you're a product of the people that you hang with. So if you around a whole bunch of losers, 9 times out of 10, you're a loser.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey, you like if you're a girl, you feel me? You hang out with a whole bunch of hoes.
What if I'm the pimp? What if my bitches is whores and I'm not?
Like most madams hang out with straight niggas.
Hurt. Y'all see how I get down. Y'all see who I'm with.
No. But honestly, man, like, yeah, like who you actually like surround yourself around, man. Like you want to surround yourself around people that's gonna like encourage you and that's gonna build you up and like that's doing more than you a lot of times, man. You want to like a lot of times, man. I'm an artist. I can't identify that right now. Now I love music. I'm very passionate about music.
You can say you're an artist. Speak that shit into existence.
Yeah, but I'm still
fuck like, rephrasing shit. Bro is an artist. Y'all heard it.
Yes.
I want to make sure that like I'm aligned with that. But, I mean, we can say that, and like right now, G like he going crazy with recording. So like that kind of is motivating me. Like damn, like let me start writing some things down. Let me like kind of like sit down and kind of look into okay, this music thing, like what's going on with it, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So you know, TT posting hella content. You know, on the ground, always making sure that she's blogging, catching content. And, you know what I'm saying?
I'm always blogging. The posting part be getting me, but I am always blogging.
Are you hustling? You know
but I feel like I like what you said. I didn't mean to cut you off. What you saying? Okay. I feel like I like what you said when you was like, G been recording, so it's been inspiring you to, you know, get down on your shit for real. Yeah. And I feel like that's the thing when it comes to the people around you, you have to be inspired by them, not jealous of them. I feel like a lot of times people be like, oh, they doing this. I feel like I could do this. I should do it better, But it's like, yeah, you probably could, but like, don't try to dim somebody else's light in order to shine yours. I feel like there's enough room for everybody to shine type shit.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of dirty matching going on. I know one thing about it.
They're like that. People can't like. Everybody can be great, man. Everybody like has a lane. Like they like nobody in this world can replicate each other's work perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be one thing that a person can do that you just couldn't do. They have a different story. They have they're surrounded and exposed to different things. They might have identical or equal backgrounds and upbringing, but it's like one little thing that happened in life that didn't happen to you. Mm-hmm. They can actually maybe tap into a different like part of themselves. Yeah.
You have to be okay with asking for help. You have to be okay with taking advice. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to take constructive criticism and run with it, like, and improve as a person. A lot of people be real hard on the people who give them constructive criticism. It's like, I just want you to be a better person because I see you as a better person, if that makes sense. So anything I tell you is going to be out of love. Yeah, it may be harsh, but toughen up, bitch. Like, come on. It's a hard world out here. And I'm doing this out of love.
Exactly. That's cool with the point. Like, you want to make sure you be cautious of who you surround yourself around because who's speaking in your ear, man, like that's gonna make a difference in how you operate in life. So you want to surround yourself around people that are basically like that can give it to you raw. Like you want to have friends that can be blunt with you. I should have that type of friendship dynamic because it's just like better to hear from them than like hear from the world. You know what I'm saying?
Not that.
You know, from people that don't give a fuck about you. So yeah, I mean, like welcome, like be open to like constructive feedback. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, like, that's definitely what it is, bro. A lot of people don't know how to like. The world's soft right now. And
world soft.
World soft.
Can't say shit about it.
Yeah. I remember, we used to have little sayings about like certain shit. Like his whole his main thing was like, bro, no excuses. Whenever he hear me about to give an excuse about why something couldn't get done, it was always the same thing, bro. Nobody in the real world gives a fuck about why the job didn't get done. Mm-hmm. What is the result? Did you get it done or not?
Right.
Because the man who I gotta go pay the bills to do not give a fuck if I say, damn, boy, you think I can get till next Thursday? No,
hell no, you can't.
Late fee. So excuses like assholes, man. Everybody got one.
Man,
some of them stink.
Hey, man, like that, and also, man, it's kind of like nobody cares about like. And the truth be told, nobody cares about like what happened to your upbringing. Almost told it. Yeah, that happened to. That's very unfortunate. Like everybody been through something of some sort, and it's like if you let that be the reason I can't do this because when I was 12 years old, like this was told to me, they say I would never amount to something, you know, whatever was said to you. It's like you can't let that dictate who you are today. Can't. Like you, at the end of the day, you are responsible for you. Like you have control over like you. And if you let your childhood, you know what I'm saying, dictate how you are today, then like you don't have control over
you. Yeah. I ain't like when you said that. All I was thinking about was this. Man, he was talking to Supernova and she was about to start telling her origin story. He was like, oh my gosh, another sob story. He said, can't y'all just be like everybody else and just turn your trauma into success or some shit? Like, fuck, like, you know, that shit don't make you want to just go get rich or something? You want to complain? Like, fuck.
Yeah, like, that shit, yeah, exactly. Bro, I'm glad you brought that up, and that shit was hella
Because I was going to be the same. They're like, damn, she really going to tell us this whole sob story. I'm not
trying to hear that shit. Like, unless, that's the thing, man, it's only important and impactful when you have results of how it revolutionized your life.
Yeah, everybody get their ass whooped in life. Like, if life was easy, everybody be walking around this bitch doing money.
Right. Having nice roads on their bitch, driving Lambos and shit, boy. But nah, like literally, man, like if you've been through shit, man, anything that and even things that you're going through now, let me not like lose my train of thought. Anything that you're going through right now, like take that and transfer that into like greatness. Like
embrace your challenges.
Mm-hmm. If you dealing with like, if you're still dealing with insecurities and things like that, if you're still dealing with like something that happened traumatically recently, like it's gonna generate emotions. Like now that can be looked at as weakness or it can be a strength. And how can be a strength? Then okay, processing those emotions, transferring that emotion into energy that's gonna basically make you great in what you're trying to do. Like if you hurt, if you sad, transfer that energy to the motherfucking gym. Guarantee you're gonna be a beast. We all appreciate y'all tuning in to today's podcast episode, man. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy JB Roseau.
Your girl real pretty TT.
Okay, motherfuckers, you correlation.
Hey, y'all have a good one, man. Peace.
Peace.